Broach boys.
This
is my
not a boy.
beautiful assistant. She is not a boy, but
no, not
she's
a boy
in the gang.
At all.
You don't want to fuck with her. I promise you that.
Our voices are a little froggy
Yeah,
right now. But I am not a boy. No.
It's not a boy.
No.
Otherwise, it would be like having Michael Jackson in the room.
And I'm going to be honest with you right now, mister. Our culprit, that beam of light, came back again. It did actually come back again. Now, I know this is... Okay. Well, yeah, okay.
How's that?
Still there. It's still there. And, like, we got rid of it once before. Now it's back. Let's see. Well, let's see. Wow. I think once we get our other affairs in order, we'll be able to eliminate that. Yeah, it's... Wow. How did we get rid of it last
How
time?
about that?
It's gone.
Goddamn right.
It's gone altogether.
Dealing
Yeah.
with a fucking professional.
You know, it was a violet beam of light. I thought
Yeah,
Tesla...
and it dealt with the violent fucking Broach brothers.
Yeah, I thought Tesla came back. I thought it was one of his death rays.
Like,
it was
you don't...
devastating.
You
Really
don't fucking
devastating.
Don't fuck with the footage.
Yeah, and don't fuck with the Broach.
Don't fuck
Bros.
with the Broach bros.
Yeah, we're
We do life.
ride or
Faux
die.
life. Ride and die.
Yeah, we might have to do life, you know, to save a friend. We might have to.
Sometimes
We might have to do.
that's what you gotta do.
We might have to literally do life in a penitentiary.
That's why since birth
Yeah.
we used to practice
We
making
might.
shanks with popsicle sticks on the asphalt in case shit get really, really serious. Like, you know, you fucking out there,
Mm-hmm.
you know, jump roping. And somebody just comes and thinks it's funny to trip you up in the middle of your hopscotch.
Yeah.
I got my Broach boy right behind him.
Hell yeah. Settle the score.
Settle the score and go on like gentlemen.
It's very nice.
Don't do it again.
No, they won't. No, they definitely will not. Once they're missing teeth.
And that thing that's looking back at you in the mirror every morning's a reminder.
Mm-hmm.
Don't fuck with the Broach boys.
Yeah, don't fuck
You'll be
with us.
fine. So, how have you been doing this
We'll
week?
fuck up your beautiful face if you fuck
Oh,
with us.
yeah.
Okay.
We'll give you a face even your own mother couldn't love. Huh?
How am I doing?
Oh, yes, ma'am.
Much more confident today. Much more confident. I think the last few weeks I felt a little insecure, mainly about what I was bringing to the table. I wasn't sure if I was bringing anything worth a damn to the podcast. I wasn't sure. I mean, I think I doubt myself too much, and I shouldn't do that.
I think it has, sometimes the change in the season brings on those feelings, you know, just a little gloomier.
Oh yeah, do you know the temperature change alone has a drastic impact on our behavior and just like how we overall feel, you know, from going from hot to cold. Because we literally just went through a hot summer and then descended into cool weather right away.
Oh, you're telling me.
Yeah.
It was like 100 degrees, not counting 100% humidity. I
Yeah.
thought I was going to die, but when you're a Broach boy, you never give up, you know? You stare that devil in the face. Hermano.
I'm going to tell you something. One day, when I was like cleaning the bathtub, I had this mask on, and I started thinking to myself, because I didn't want to breathe in those fumes from the cleaners and stuff. I probably would have gotten high or something, but I didn't want to breathe in the fumes. I started thinking to myself, oh my god, this thing is literally burning my face off. And it was hot. I think maybe the AC was out during that time.
It did go out.
And
because that's when
it
guy...
did. And it had to be the time I was cleaning the tub.
Yeah.
And I had the mask on, and I thought to myself, oh my god, it's burning my face off. The mask even burned. The mask even burned. So what you felt had to be 10 times worse. Being outside?
I felt like the brains were cooking.
Oh my
but,
god.
you know, now it's cooling off.
Yeah.
I don't even, the mask, I like it.
Mhm.
But, you know, I don't give a fuck what I say. I'll poke my nose out when somebody's around. I'll poke it back out. I got methods now.
What about your new one?
Oh, shit.
Or are you
Well,
saving that? Are you saving that for a special
Well,
occasion?
my boy that runs items of interest,
Mhm.
poems and propaganda,
Okay.
he wanted it because he's got a little bit.
Mhm.
He don't tell nobody until he does the bit because that way it's fresh.
Yeah.
So I said, okay, but that's what we're here. You know, this is the Broach Boys is all about fun on Friday night.
Yeah.
Some beers, we cutting loose, getting that, we leaving that
Definitely.
work life behind.
Looking dapper.
This is
looking
our
very
time until
dapper.
Monday. You know,
So
we get
nice.
wild, but
Literally have these nice jackets.
so you know, we don't
on.
need no props or no
Nice
sketches
jackets.
or anything. We just
We
rolling.
have, yeah.
You know,
Look at this. This is good.
you got to knock that stank off of that
Some
whole work
lace on it,
of the man putting you down because now
That's
it's
hot.
Broach Boys.
folks. It's
Yeah,
it's.
show them
Look
what you're
at
cooking with.
got the studs. Look at
Mm.
that. That's just the little bit of lace on there.
You got taste, you know. I gotta say,
So
you
do you,
got fine taste,
Mister.
I
You really
try.
do. This is when we get to.
As you get older,
drink,
you just feel like this weird old man walking around. But you know what?
dance.
Fuck it. You got to know
Yeah.
how to walk it and talk it and wear it and let it be seen and let it be heard
Mhm.
that fuck you.
Fuck all of you.
You don't know, and you won't
Fuck
never know.
all y'all. We're sick of it.
We walk the streets.
Definitely. As our boy William would say, we're sick of it.
Get it out of here.
And get it out of here.
My boy, big shout out
Yeah.
to Big Big Red Machine.
Oh my
man.
gosh, he's such an inspiration. And he's a sweetheart, too.
Mm-hmm.
They really all are.
And you know, that's our thing, man.
Yeah.
I mean, it really came along at a time we needed it, you know.
Yeah, it did.
And,
Because the
and
world
Mr.
fell to
Michael
chaos.
Lair was the same. Like I mean,
Yeah.
it really changed the pace during the hard time. It was like, fuck it, because you know we had the ideas of these shows and things. No matter what, it was a big. Then this virus hit and
Mm-hmm.
money was a struggle. Then our old boy Donald Duck sent out those checks, and
Yeah.
I was like, hey, look, we're getting, because it was a crazy idea. It was like, oh,
Right.
we need is pianos and this and that.
Yep.
It's a lot of money.
A lot of money.
I mean, but
But look
out of
at
nowhere,
us
it was
now.
like this fucking check came in the mail, and I said, boom, we're back, baby.
Look at us now.
We're back, baby, because like it was getting dicey. Oh, it was a struggle because I mean, out there, fucking pandemic running
Mhm.
wild, and you still don't miss a day of work. Be there on
Yeah.
time. But nobody else is there, so
Right.
you just bust in and you become the man.
I really don't want to quote that bastard from Walk the Line. No,
Do
it wasn't
man.
Walk the
Quote his
Line.
ass.
Let's see.
When you quote him, you're just showing your appreciation.
Don't think about touching it, right?
Don't. There you
You know better than me, probably. Probably. On the spot.
You don't sing about touching it.
Yeah.
You don't think about touching it.
Hmm. You don't sing about thinking about touching
If
it.
you don't
right?
sing about thinking about touching it, you don't touch it.
Yeah, you just don't touch it. Yeah.
Everybody in this car is going to hell for
Hmm.
the songs we sang.
Oh my god.
He gave us a big old apple seed, and he said,
Yeah.
don't touch it.
Yeah.
Don't think about touching
And
it.
didn't he?
Don't sing about touching it, and he sure as hell don't think about singing about touching it. He said don't touch it.
You did good. That's really good. God, you
It's
could've
been a
taken
while,
his
but
role.
that scene cracks me up the whole time
Yeah.
because everybody looked at it. Jerry Lee Lewis. Everybody's like, what the fuck is he talking
Could
about?
have taken on his role. You could have done it.
Oh, dude.
And
He ain't no Little Richard, though.
yeah. And then didn't he like have the audacity to reach in the back and try to grab a titty?
Yeah,
But June Carter
He's
wasn't
like
having
a
it.
wild animal. Yeah,
She would have bitch slapped him.
he's like, feel my heart. Come on now.
She would have
He's
smacked the
great.
shit
Like,
out of
feel
him.
my heart. And he started climbing back there.
Oh
God damn
my
it.
gosh. Sounds like somebody from my family. Especially my mom's side of the family. Like my Uncle Billy, sweet talker. Oh my God.
We watched a good movie.
Got in a lot of trouble.
Yeah, we watched a good movie that the same actor was in the other
Yeah,
night.
yeah.
Crazy.
Right,
About
right.
Hank Garland.
Yes. Yes, that's right.
Very good. I haven't seen it in a long time. Good movie.
Gosh, yeah. Wow.
Yeah, tragic though.
Really?
Wife had him thrown in a mental hospital and fucking electric shock therapy. Fucking just.
I gotta tell you though, when he's sitting in the car, when it's raining, he's sitting there with his brother, and his brother's handing him his guitar to hang on to it. I wanted to cry really bad. That really hurt, man, because he felt really rejected. He felt, yeah, but he knew he was in a bad way. Gosh.
Well, he started drinking because he couldn't be as good as. It was
Right.
his cousin.
Yeah.
Started together. He was a good guitar player, but I mean, Hank
Right,
Garland
right.
was one of the best.
Mhm.
It reminds me of jazz more, that rockabilly kind of jazz.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
just played the fuck.
Yeah,
But he
it
was a
was.
session player for great, but then he was a solo artist,
Right.
but he just played guitar. But great.
Yeah, that's
guitar
that
player.
rockabilly sound. He definitely had that.
But yeah, his cousin, like, he's like the light was so bright on him, he started drinking so much he lost his
That's
fucking
why-
mind. But you
Yeah,
know,
that's why Hank Williams was like, God damn, when he saw him come out
like,
there.
fuck, and he was only a kid.
Practically a
He's like,
kid,
what the fuck?
yeah. And he played like that. Yeah.
Yeah, he was playing fast because everybody
Mhm.
it was that slow. He just came up.
I mean, the only other person I want to say, you know, Wanda Jackson she played music like that. Yeah, she definitely played rockabilly. And she was also another person who would smack the shit out of you, though, if you talked to her. Talk
I
smack?
like Lightning Hopkins.
Yeah.
He was always one of my
yeah.
favorites too. Anyway, see, this is what I like, man. It
I
gets
like
the
it.
pressure. I don't, cause I'm so used. I can't even talk half the time because
Yeah.
I don't know. Nobody ever listens, or they too stupid to understand, or maybe they got their own shit going on. I can't understand them. They sure as hell can't understand me.
And sometimes I'm too stupid
Like, what?
to even
My mother
focus.
says, "Why do you talk in riddles?" Was I?
He's like, this is how I talk.
I was
This is
like,
just how I talk.
was I?
Yeah.
But yeah, sometimes I come up with words that just feel right at the time,
Sure.
but I continuously use them. A little catchphrase, like, but you know, I just sit around and think about words, put two together, and it makes
Oh
a
yeah,
word.
definitely.
But you use them in every day, and they're like,
Mhm.
what? But to me, when you hear a word, sometimes you can feel what it means.
Yeah.
You know?
Well,
In my sense.
you know, I can relate to that. There's certain words I've more or less made up, but I know sometimes when I'm writing poetry or whatever, and I write the word restless, 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 but I put the W in front of the R, almost like wrestle, like the word wrestle in restless. So you're wrestling with your restlessness.
Yeah,
And I
that's
thought that,
cool.
so
like that.
I started doing that. But you can do that. You can make up your own words.
Well,
and
all
assign
the books
meaning.
I used to read,
Yeah.
and even the ones school gave us, I'd be reading it, and I would ask, like, well, this is a run-on sentence. Was that? They're like, well, whenever you get well known enough to write your own books and get them published, then you can write that. But this is the correct. I'm like, well, that don't make no fucking sense.
No. Yeah.
You got mad
So-
at a sentence where I was changing, instead of saying fuck, it was duck.
Right.
Mother lover was in some of the, like, mother lover,
Mhm.
Sunday ducker.
I like that one.
It's just-
Sunday Ducker.
To me it was hilarious because
Yeah.
you're getting a hint to where it's going. But what
Right.
did I do?
Definitely.
It's a mother ducker. Maybe she breeds ducks.
You know what I thought of a Sunday Ducker is somebody who ducks out with their beard because it's gotten a little hairy, right? That's what I thought. But that's what I connected in my head. I
Mother
saw
lover,
that.
Sunday ducker,
Yeah, I like that.
eating a peach by the river.
Really, really hot. What's that?
This
Mister?
is a receipt actually from
For-
this is
what'd
an
you-
employee sale. What was I buying that
What
day?
were you buying?
Tide to go wipes. Yeah.
Mm,
Got a little grease on the red pants and
yeah.
didn't work with shit. Fuck it. 2 tears in a bucket, motherfucker. Or Mother Ducket.
Mother Ducket.
2 tears in a bucket, Mother Ducket.
Right.
Maybe she couldn't handle it that day and she ducked right out the back door.
Right, and I really like that, and that's intelligent. That's actually
I do-
intelligent speech.
I was told it was crazy, but
No,
I
it's
enjoy
not.
it. If it's crazy, then I don't know what that is, but if
But-
I'm wrong, I do not want to be right.
Then that kind of goes into the poetic speech, like the poetic use of language, and it also ties into code that you'd
Oh,
use.
yeah.
You know,
Well, you learn
right?
that. And
Yeah.
if you learn that where I learned it from, there was some...
Yeah.
You don't want nobody to know what you're
No,
saying,
no,
but
no,
you
no,
can
no, no.
have a
No, but-
conversation
You're right.
in front of hundreds of people,
Right.
and nobody would absolutely know what you're saying. But we know what we're saying on so many accounts.
Oh,
If you know how to talk and walk, literally nobody knows what's going on. It
Yeah.
just looks like
You
a...
got that cotton? It's like cotton.
Yeah, you
She's
get
like,
them
what?
cotton
What's
swabs.
that?
Did you hear it was going to snow on Saturday?
Yeah. Woo! Yeah. Oh
It's
my
either
God.
going to snow on Saturday or it's not going to snow.
Right.
How much you want to bet?
Yeah, how much you want to bet? Motherfucker. How much you
Mother
want?
ducker.
Mother ducker, yeah.
How's your mama?
How's your mom?
That old
Oh,
white
my.
bitch. How much will you charge for?
Yeah, That Old White Bitch. It's a new novel that David wrote recently. He wrote it in the toilet at work. And
That
it's-
sounds about right.
Yeah, and
And small fact,
it's gonna drop soon.
word on the street is, at some points, the item of interest shows there's points that were actually written on a scrap piece of paper while taking a shit, while reading the news, or this, or fourth.
Yeah.
Yes, but I just haven't had that time. I mean, well, he hasn't had that time this week.
Yeah.
But that's how it goes, man. But this week's been crazy. I didn't get to do any kind of writing.
Mister, are you trying to replace David? Are you trying to replace him? Because you almost took his spot for a second there, the way you were talking. Are you trying to take his spot?
No, look,
I don't think
that's
we're
my
gonna have
comrade. But if I catch him slipping,
this. Okay. Yeah.
that
You know-
show and that girl is mine.
Wow. Well, don't you
It's
think
tough out here in these
Hmm.
mean streets. You
Yeah.
know, hey,
Do you think
if he's any kind of man,
perhaps
he better stay on his toes.
perhaps I need to
This is a player's world.
decide whether that goes down? You're very dapper, by the way.
Oh, thank
you
you,
have
man.
presence,
Now do I?
passion.
Passion.
Really like that. Yes.
But not like passion fruit.
No. And not like Passion of the Christ either. Definitely not that either. You should watch it.
Hell
if
no,
you
did you
haven't
see how that
already.
movie ended?
Yeah, watch it if you haven't already.
I don't want none of that.
It's
Fuck
awful.
that. Fuck that.
That is so awful. And do you know?
I never laughed so hard in my life, but I was like, damn, why'd my grandmother make me watch
I
this?
know I mentioned this in a
It did
previous.
not help my religious tendencies whatsoever.
I know I
I
mentioned
just
this
said, what a bunch of assholes.
in a previous podcast episode. But I said I made the point that not one time anybody ever asks Jesus, "Are you okay?" Like, are you okay? Nobody
Poor son
ever
of a bitch.
fucking asked him, "Are you okay?" Because he's going around. This poor fucker is taking a pilgrimage across the
The
land.
guy's hip, but I was
Traveling.
like, damn, they just rolled in and beat
This
the
poor
shit out
man.
and killed him like, what, 2 times?
Is traveling on foot thousands of miles, and he's saving people. He's healing lepers. He's taking the
Doing
demons out of
stuff
people.
that nobody else wants to do, and all of a sudden he's a criminal.
Yeah.
This is wild.
And they're like, so what has this man done? Nothing.
He wore white after Labor Day.
Stone him.
Stone him.
Hang him.
We are stylish. You do not wear white after Labor Day, and not with them sandals. Get it out of here.
He didn't do anything to us, but he looks suspicious.
And he
You
said-
know how that goes?
Leave those leopards alone.
So ignorant. So ignorant.
He's hurting the wildlife. I heard he was doing something to some leopards.
Leopards. I mean leper. Lepers. Someone who has leprosy.
Cut his hands off! Oh.
Yeah, get him out of here.
Get him out of here.
He's stirring up too much shit.
Oh,
We're done with it.
this is a riot
Okay.
weed grinder.
Wow. Okay. Yeah.
And we're not sponsored. Genius Mushrooms.
Right.
I couldn't afford the On It shit. It's like
Yeah.
fucking expensive, but this is a company out of Georgia, and I've really enjoyed their product.
Mhm.
In fact, I got a promo code I can put in to get a free bottle, and I'm gonna buy another one.
Mhm.
Because you like them, I like them, and it's one bottle, so you gotta,
Right.
when you take supplements, you gotta take them every day, or they're like vitamins.
Definitely.
But it helps the memory, the nervous system,
Yes.
and it really
And
has
immune
helped me a lot
system.
because I have a horrible anxiety problem, and when the anxiety gets amped up, shit might get a little crazy. I might fly off the bit and say some wild shit, but that cools that down. It's the ice.
It helps the immune system.
And it helps the immune system.
Yes, it does.
And we need that right now,
Yes,
since
we do.
everybody's dying.
We need it.
You catch
folks,
you sneeze one morning, next morning you're bleeding out your eyeballs. We gotta have that immune system amped up to the teeth.
Folks, you should be able to order it. You know, so if you want to get in on
I
that,
don't think they fucking.
definitely. Now that grinder, I don't know.
Hey, you trust me, that's personal. You stay there.
Right. Right.
You don't want.
We're not advocating.
I don't know.
We do not advocate drugs. We don't.
Manufactured for the Genius brand.
We're just-
2204 McFarland 400 Boulevard. Alpha. I had never heard this fucking town. Alpharetta, Georgia.
We're just advocating certain products, but
1-888-498-9544. TheGeniusBrain.com. They got other stuff I haven't looked into, but I just.
right.
Yeah, I was trying to look into those supplements from on it, but I can't. That's fucking rich white people shit.
Yeah, that's CBD.
But then
oil.
I found this company that's right next door, so it's cheaper.
That CBD oil is nice.
Yeah,
too.
but you gotta get the good shit.
Right.
You can't
Yeah.
be buying. I don't buy this shit
No.
anywhere around here. You gotta look into, because I don't know. I don't trust just anywhere.
Mm-mm. No.
Because I first time I tried it, it was some of that gas station shit, and it made me feel weird. But when I tried the real shit, it was a big difference. So I don't trust any of that shit. I learned that a long time ago the hard way.
Yeah.
Like I had herbal supplements, and I was taking them. I was like, wow, these make me feel really good. And then turned out they were addictive, and they fucked me up bad. And that's when
Oh yeah.
I mean, you can't just
Not
take
good.
anything.
No.
That's why you gotta
But
fucking.
yeah, you can.
You gotta do your research.
Whatever the fuck that is, that grinder thing, you can grind up whatever the hell you want.
But it's
with that.
nice. It's like a redwood. A buddy of mine gave it
Yeah.
to me, and I just like it.
Yeah, whatever the hell you
Yeah,
want
you
to
can
grind
grind
up
up
in that.
nutmeg. I don't give a shit.
You can grind up your your father-in-law's bones.
Yep. Be like Keith Richards. Be doing lines of
Yeah.
your father-in-law.
Fuck him.
Fuck him.
Fuck him.
Woo!
Hell yeah, definitely.
Why would you do that? Who gives a fuck? It's
Yeah,
rock and roll, and I like it.
definitely. All right.
So, what was your highest point, would you say, thus far during the week? Like, what was your most enjoyable time of the week? I want to hear your story.
My story is not very exciting at all.
Well, I'll be the judge of that.
My greatest highlight, like I said, boring, is what I was writing. I was sitting there, I was giggling up a storm. I'll tell you why. And it is related to the novel I'm writing. There are certain people I've known throughout my life that influence this, and they will all go unnamed. However, I can always change the names when I'm writing a story. That's the trick. You change the names. Anyone would tell you that who writes.
Hey, you want to do that?
Very
But
funny.
people get offended.
Yes, they do. Very, very, very funny. I loved it. I love writing. I know it sounds so boring, especially to this day and age, because everyone's consumed with electronics and all these devices, and nobody really takes the time to sit there and really write anything, you know. I think a lot of people don't have the attention span, really. But yeah.
Yes, that is a big problem.
I'm a thoroughly boring person. However, I have many incredible ideas.
I've never known you'd be boring.
Well, when I look back on it, I always think when you ask me that question, what was like your highest point of the week? Like what? I always think it's got to be something wild, but it's never wild.
No, that's not what I mean. I mean the point of the week that sticks out the most to you.
My laughter. There was a point when I was sitting there writing, I was giggling up a storm, and I felt so happy, almost high.
Was it this week or last week where I was texting you and my phone was fucking autocorrecting it and me and you both was laughing so hard?
Yeah.
I think that was last week, which it happened again this week. I don't give a fuck what you think. I take a lunch break.
Yeah.
I take a man's lunch break.
Mm-hmm.
I grab me a chicken sandwich and I grab me a 16-ounce beer.
Oh.
I got an hour.
Yep.
That ain't, I mean, but I sit and listen to radio and I talk to you and I enjoy my lunch.
Yeah.
Because I never had a job where I even had a lunch break.
Yeah.
And even on top of that, they want you to take 2 15-minute. Fuck you. But I said, you know what, I'll take these lunch breaks. And I got into them because I just relax, listen to the radio, talk to you. You know, that's when I play with my phone, get on the internet, look at shit. And I pour it in a glass, a big tall glass I got, and I have my chicken sandwich, and I hang out for an hour.
Yeah.
The body can metabolize a beer within an hour. So by the time I get back, boom.
Yeah. That's true.
It's taboo these days, but it's fucking lunchtime.
Right.
So fuck 'em. But there was one day I was talking to you, you had me laughing. It was this week, and I was laughing so hard that I spilt it all over me.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, fuck.
Oh, yeah.
I wore it, baby.
Gosh,
and I was like, God damn.
Yeah.
And I was like, just keep walking like you own the goddamn building. And nobody ever said a fucking word.
Yeah.
But we all know. And if they say, what's that smell?
Yeah.
And I can't smell, so I don't know.
Right,
But I always blame it on whoever's standing next to me, and I just walk and say, I gotta take shit. And I walk off in the wrong direction, and you don't see me for the rest of the day.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I got changes. I got outfit changes, dude. I'm on top of everything.
Costumes.
I always constantly.
You have costumes?
No, I pop in and out like Superman. I'm come back like, was you wearing that earlier? Yep. You dumb motherfucker. I had to get rid of the old shirt, and I looked at the back of the truck. I usually got about 5 of them laying around.
Very savvy.
Hey, very savvy. You gotta be ready for all occasions.
Yeah, Sanford, you should have been ready as well.
Like, how often do you see me play baseball?
Never.
How often do I ride around and go places with a baseball bat?
All the time. All the time.
Point.
Oh, yeah.
But as far as everybody's concerned, I'm a junior league baseball all-star if it comes to cracking skulls. If necessary. Maybe a damsel's in distress and some crackhead's like, give me the pussy!
Oh my God.
Here comes David.
Yeah. And they're
You're welcome.
gone. They're out of here.
You're out of here.
They're done.
And then I get in my little truck and I drive home listening to Black Sabbath.
Hell yeah.
And nobody's the wiser. Like, what happened? He
None
tried to
wiser.
rape me and he got hit over the head by some mysterious man wearing a brooch. And then he drove off into the misty blue.
He drove off.
Listen to Black Sabbath.
Yep. And he rubbed his nipples. He rubbed his nipples.
You get a little dose of that Irish blood in you and you're wearing a brooch.
Yeah.
Call me a faggot. We'll see who's the faggot when you're picking your teeth up.
Yeah.
Because we the Broach brothers.
We don't fuck around.
You know what? The way we're going, since I set out these beverages, we're not in it till I knock this last one out. Here we come.
Well,
Now, tell me about it.
We're at 30 minutes.
Take me away.
Take me away.
So, there's a new Adam Sandler movie out that I was writing I don't like to watch movies or get too
Yep.
involved in television because I want to focus. I find that works better.
I've watched all his movies.
But man, he's got that new Halloween movie out that wouldn't play on the Netflix.
Mm-hmm.
I bet that shit is so funny.
Yeah.
Me and my boy I work with, he's a big Sandler fan, and I was telling him, did you
He's
see it?
funny.
He's like, I can't wait.
He's
So, you know
silly.
what, we might get into that at some point this weekend.
Yeah.
Hell, maybe tonight. Who knows?
Maybe tonight if Sanford
Or hell.
behaves.
Who knows?
If
what might happen.
Sanford behaves.
That
He's
motherfucker
giving
ain't
me-
behaved
yeah.
since the day that lady smacked him over the head when we bought him.
He's giving me wild looks. He's whispering under his breath.
Yeah, when we
Yeah.
bought him, that lady beat the shit out of him before she scooped him up and threw him in the box. And then said, "Do you want me to clip his wings?" I said, "I think you done enough. We'll be lucky if it's
Oh
not
my
half
God,
a Forrest
yeah.
Gump when we get him home, you know."
Yeah, she says, you want me
He's like, ah!
to clip his wings. She said, you want me to clip his wings for you. And
I think you done enough.
to be honest with you,
I want to see that bitch fly.
I know I've heard of it, but in the moment, I couldn't even remember
I love birds. I always own birds.
that people would do
I've
that.
never clipped their wings because I thought,
Yeah.
why would you take that from them? But if
Why would you do
you
that?
spend time with them, you let them out. It gets a little rowdy. I get
Yeah.
a thing where I sneak up to them and chirp at them, and I throw the fucking towel up as they
Yeah.
fly, and you can catch them.
Mm-hmm.
But as they get to know you, they'll fly around, they'll land on your shoulder.
Yeah, that's his only
Like,
defense.
I love birds.
That's his
But
last defense.
That'd be like, as soon as I was born,
Yeah.
the doctor would be like, cut the umbilical cord.
Mm-hmm.
Now, do you want us to cut his testicles off, or do you want to keep them?
Yeah. Like, what?
I kind of want those.
Yeah.
But you can't have a
yeah.
voice.
Why would you mutilate my
Like, please,
child?
nah.
Don't mutilate
We
my
want
baby.
to cut his testicles off and start him on rill and stat.
Gosh, no.
No.
Gosh.
And then
they're
you wonder
innocent.
why you have a little werewolf child running around
They're
setting
innocent.
shit on fire. But look at him go, man. That's a kid living to
Gosh.
be. You know, when you're a kid,
What-
you gotta do that shit. You gotta get into
Yeah.
some mischief.
Let my baby just be his natural
Just cut his
self.
nuts off and pill him up. He'll never do that shit.
No.
Fucking, you gotta let him fly, baby.
He's gotta fly.
If you don't fly, how you gonna know
Yeah.
your limits?
Yeah.
You know, you don't want to, like, God damn it. I mean, if I could fly
Mhm.
as a human, if I could go out there and do this.
Yeah.
And I could start flying,
Definitely.
that'd be so cool. But
Yeah.
then they'd be like, you know what? It's against regulations. We're gonna have to cut him off at the elbows. And then I'll just be out there doing this.
Yeah.
I'm a chicken.
Right.
I run it and I get a little height and then I fall. I'm like, damn, man. But you could fly, but now you ain't got the fucking. That would
Right.
suck. To me, I think about how they would feel. They would be so depressed. Like, motherfucker, I used to fly. Then these white people came along.
Here's what.
I think he would be trying to
Yeah.
think of ways to kill you if you took something out like that, you know. He'd be picking the lock on the cage and making one of them shanks, you know.
Well, one of the things I thought about, I wanted to empathize just for a moment with a butterfly. Like how they fly. Mister, do you know how they fly? It's insane.
They're wacky.
They're just, twirling around. They're going upside down.
You ever
they're
seen
spinning.
one and they're actually up so high, but they're just.
If I did that, if someone did that to me, I would go insane. I wouldn't even be able to keep.
The thing about those butterflies is the way they fly.
Yeah.
It's so crazy, but it's
How in the
perfect.
hell?
They can
Yeah.
they don't never hit nothing.
Yeah, I would go.
They
insane.
never hit nothing, but
No,
they
they don't.
fly and all. It's just like.
And all I could think is
Damn.
I
They
would
hang
be.
out with bees.
I would be completely deranged if I flew like a butterfly. Do you know how much that would fuck up my
It's
head?
sort of like them fucking bats. You remember
Yeah, they do the
bats?
same thing. Yeah, they twirling
Yeah,
around
yeah.
and just dipping and diving, and it's like it's
It
almost
looks
like
so much fun.
it does look fun. But I start thinking to myself, maybe that's why they look crazy. Because they got that wild. I'd look like that too because I'm flying around scrambling my brains every night like a maniac.
Yeah, but but they have a perfection about it. They
It
don't
would
never
be
hit shit.
like if somebody put you on a roller coaster and they kept you on it all day and all night and you could never stop. That would be insane.
You know what?
Yeah.
For the scientific study, I would sign a waiver. And for free.
No, don't say it.
I would put myself as a
Oh
test
my God,
subject.
no.
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 I would do that.
No.
If anybody's a scientist, I know that's not our general
Oh my God.
audience.
Yeah.
Give me a waiver. I'll sign it. Put me on that shit, and I will see what happens. I bet you I'll come back a brand new man. I'd probably be walking around like this, you know.
Now, you might have the mental fortitude.
I don't know, man. That sounds fucking awesome. I'd do it
You
for
might
science.
have the mental fortitude, but other people, I fear for them. I fear for their sanity, but you, however...
That sounds like it'd be up my alley.
Would probably
because
accomplish it. Yeah.
I went to these amusement parks.
Mhm.
Amusement parks.
Yeah.
And it wasn't until I was in my mid-20s, because I'd go there, but I wouldn't ride any. I was scared of roller coasters because I always saw myself like a nut coming off or something breaking and just shooting me out.
Yeah.
So I never rode rides, so it wasn't that fun to me. The only one I'd ride is that log that would Splash Mountain.
Okay, yeah, I know what you're talking about.
And that was intense for me, but I was always scared of roller coasters, man. And I was with my first wife and was in New Jersey. We went to this place, and I was like, you know, you in the city now, man, hanging out with Puerto Ricans. You at the amusement park.
Oh my.
They selling beer. You got one in you, and she's like, we're gonna ride the roller coasters now. I gotta, you know. My fucking sorry ass has always been afraid of roller coasters. I'm like, I don't. She's like, what are you fucking stupid? We bought the tickets, now you're not gonna ride the fucking rides? What the fuck is wrong with you? What are you, retarded? You said you're gonna watch me?
You're so stupid.
What are you, some kind of fat?
So stupid.
And I'm like, look, alright. I said, you know, once you get that pressure on you, you're like,
right. Yeah.
I said, alright, we're strapping in. And I was about to shit myself. First roller coaster was Little Red Riding Hood. It was doing loops and all kind of shit. Oh my God. I loved it so much. I rode every ride. Even she was like, that one looks scary. I was like, get in, bitch.
Yeah,
Get the fuck. And it was the last one. That motherfucker's one.
Yeah.
I was like, I got such a drill. I was like, get the fuck in. What are you, fucking bitch? You fucking, we're riding.
Well, she had
It's the last ride. And then she's like, okay. Yeah. But I couldn't ride it once. I wanted to ride it 20 times until the park closed down. Because I was in there going, because I love to go fast, but I was scared that something would break. But when I rode the first one, I got addicted. But I overcame that fear because, I mean, when you got, dude, I'm telling you, when you got this Puerto Rican, what are you fucking some kind of fat? I was like, all right, I can't take it. I was starting to shrink down to this side. I said, I got to just go.
Right, yeah.
Because I'm going to go home and kill myself after this mental abuse. So when I jumped on it, that was probably the best thing she did for me. Because that's where I was like, you got to confront your fears. Because when I got in there, dude, I had so much fun. I rode everything.
Yeah.
Over and over again. Like, the park shut down. I was like, please just lock me in here.
Right.
I'll turn on the machine and get in there and, you know.
Yeah.
And I'll get a homeless guy to work the switches, you know, and pay him $20. I loved it. And I've never been back to one, but yeah, it was completely different. But for my whole life, I feared roller coasters.
You've never been...
When I got talked to like that, I was like, I ain't letting this motherfucker. I was like, all right, we're going.
Yeah.
And that was the best thing she ever did, because it got where I was like, fuck it.
Yeah.
Like you think you a badass motherfucker, and now I turn into a child again. I don't want to ride. I don't want to ride. I'm scared. And I was like, fuck it, you're out. Fuck it, just strap me in. Fuck it, I guess I'm gonna die. I really died and listened to this fucking bitch. And it was so fun.
Yeah.
So you know, like these things, I'm glad I got put. That's what I liked about living in the city is I learned so many new things.
Yeah, something positive.
It was great.
Yeah. Gosh. And you sure the reason you didn't go back is you had police officers carrying you out or something? Did it get hairy?
Go back to Jersey? Or you go back to an amusement park? Nah, man, I was addicted to it,
Yeah.
man. I mean, I loved it. It was everything.
Yeah, the
But I
amusement
just
park.
had this fear that for
Yeah.
some reason that it was going to break because I don't believe in, they say they maintenance, but I don't, it's like, I know human error is on such a great, I don't trust the people that work because I see them.
Mhm.
I just don't trust people, but you know what, fuck it. YOLO, baby. YOLO.
Yeah.
Once I heard the mouth that my ex-wife was talking, I was like, fuck it, I'd rather die than hear one more word come out of her fucking mouth.
Mhm.
And you know what? It opened,
Oh.
I fucking loved it.
That's
I
good.
loved it.
Yeah.
I hated laundromats that we drug fucking
that's
clothes
really
to.
the only thing you can do is find something positive out of that.
Fucking roll it. Yeah, I mean, they are positives there.
There definitely are.
But the thing is, we just, Aries women,
Yeah.
to be honest with you, we just did not belong together.
No. They just
But
don't.
we had good times, but
Yeah.
the bad times outweighed the good. Aries
Yeah.
women, I don't know, I attract them, but I'm telling you,
They do
I'm not, you know, you in the astrology, I'm all about, you know, I don't even question it, but
And I hate
I
it,
look
but
back on it and I attract so many Aries, and it always turned
I
violent.
hate to tell you, but they don't go together. But the thing is, you know.
But they don't like my smart mouth either.
But you know,
but it always
right,
went
honey,
bad.
well, honey, Cancer and Taurus are usually pretty good together. That's a very harmonious. Yeah, Taurus. Yeah.
Oh, hey, there
Cancer
you go.
and Taurus. Yeah. Well, we have like mine.
In peculiar taste.
One of the things that we do, and I know you're more reclusive, and so am I. So I think that's how we clicked right away, right?
You know,
I'm not likely to put you in an
Mhm.
uncomfortable spot, and neither are you. You won't do that to me either. So we have a mutual understanding. Now that you didn't get that with your ex-wife, no. She's like, we're doing it now, whether you like it or not.
And we're going to New York, but I used to have to want to go because New York's just right. I just wanted to go, and there was a bar, Fat Cats.
Yeah.
Perhaps we were in pool, jazz. Like I like going to see the sights, but I like just wandering and finding them.
Yeah.
She would
Go off the
write up
track.
our itinerary.
Itinerary.
She would have it all together in a notebook, and you'd only spend so many minutes at so many places, and it was all mapped out. I'm like, I was like, I can't.
Stressful.
No, I was like,
Yeah.
I just want to, because to me, I like to ramble.
Right. How can you enjoy it if you're just rushing?
I just like to ramble and see where I end up, and you know, you just and
Go
find
out,
people, and I just like to ramble.
Go off the
But
beaten
you
track,
can't just,
right?
yeah, I like to go. That was the way I felt.
Yeah.
You gotta enjoy New York.
That's how you get real experience. Yeah.
I was like, save up my little money because she stole all my money, but I'd make tips doing some hustles, save it up, and then one weekend I'll put on my good shoes.
Aww.
And
yeah.
And get on the ferry.
Yeah.
Go over to Hell's Kitchen. Which was,
Right,
man, I
that's
loved, and you just ramble, man.
Yeah.
You find those deep dives and things. You meet people. There ain't no fucking planning a trip.
No.
I am the trip, motherfucker.
I am the trip, motherfucker.
Guy selling 8 balls of cocaine at awesome prices out of vans. Talking about party favors.
Yeah.
We talking a weekend.
That's hot. It's
Sorry,
really
mother.
hot.
Sorry, mother.
Yeah, we're very sorry. About all this.
Mother, lover.
Yeah. Oh.
Weekend, mother ducker.
Oh.
Ah, well, it's been fun. You want to announce anything special?
Announce anything special? Yeah. Well, I would announce Sanford's departure to Vermont, but that's out of the.
I told him.
That's just out of the picture now. So.
Like you're gonna make it there.
Yeah.
Just not today, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Motherfucker. We're using motherfucker.
But did you explain to him why he can't do it today?
He's still a child.
Okay.
I got. He just got this job as cameraman.
Yeah.
I mean, who's ever heard the first cameraman that was a bird who don't know when to quit playing with his fucking bell.
Yeah, he's really rowdy.
But you know, it sounds nice going to Vermont. I hear it's nice up there, but it's
Very
not
nice.
here.
Yeah, he
Tropical
wanted to...
birds do not live in fucking Vermont eating cheeses.
Well,
but I'm not.
Sure.
Hey, you can do your thing.
He wanted to be a performer.
When you sign up to be my apprentice,
Yeah. Okay.
you signed the contract.
Mhm. And I gave him half of our savings, and he had to give.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
What?
Yeah. He gave it back because he's
Okay.
not allowed to go to Vermont. He's not allowed to go.
I thought I saw Jesus.
You basically expressed to me that he's 27 years a slave if he doesn't get his act together, or for however long he lives.
I only tell you from experience.
Yeah, okay. And he might live longer.
Because I'm 37 years a fucking slave, and
So
I still don't get the shit,
Yeah,
but
so-
I'm getting a little handle on it.
Okay.
And
All right. So,
oh, I want to say
sure.
we have a great episode coming up. 3 a.m.
Tomorrow.
3 a.m.'s when
Bright and early.
don't come out at 3 a.m., but at
Right.
3 a.m. we wake up, get our
We get
our
up with
shit together,
we
and
get
then
up
the
with
man
the-
comes in and he does a great show.
with the
called
farmers. We get up
With
with the
the
farmers
farmers.
before the sun comes up.
Put on a little Hank Williams,
We
a
do
little
it.
blues,
Definitely.
little Rolling Stones. We don't know.
Yep.
But that alarm clock goes at 3 a.m. We get all our shit together. We go over to bits and we do a show that I think you'll really like. And you know,
Very
it's still
nice.
new, but we do it our best. To improve
We're getting
it.
better and better.
And you'll get used to me talking about myself in the third, second, and first point of view.
That's okay.
But
yeah.
you know what? It's going to be a good show. And I hope you come join us.
Yeah, it's really enjoyable.
And thank you for coming by this
It
night.
gets
and
wild.
the Broach brothers, because it's, you know, these weeks are hard, but Friday night when we get off, we take Destiny
Thank
for
you.
a ride.
Thank you for stopping by. And Destiny also is not a chick, by the way.
She's a stripper from Atlanta.
Right, she's yep, definitely not that Destiny. Alright, and I also would like to say one last thing.
You want me to send you out with a little ditty? I don't really have none, but I'll try.
One last thing.
One last thing.
Doggy style for life, okay? Alright, doggy style for life.
Doggy style?
Doggy style.
Doggy style for life. Hell yeah, that's why she's my
Right,
girl.
okay.
She
All
knows
right.
what daddy likes. And a little brown eye punching.
David.
Been eating ass since 1984. I wrote the book
Oh
on
my
that
god, hell no. Alright. David Graham.
Doggy style for life,
Yeah.
bitches.
And Dougie style. Doug Stanhope. Right? Big
That's
shout.
him, the
Big
shit.
big shout out.
Big shout out, Doug Stand Up.
And if you can figure out what the Dougie style will be, let us know in the comments.
I think it's doggy style, but it's drunk and sideways.
Right, yeah.
With
Yeah.
cucumber up the man's butt,
Oh!
like a small baby
Oh my.
cucumber.
Well,
And
okay.
it's Dougie style.
Oh my. Okay. All right.
With socks on.
Tune in tomorrow with socks on.